I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was, that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
Plenty to talk about.
My name is Harry, I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is October 15th, 2023. It is 2:03 a.m. So I create a list from things that I've liked since yesterday. I haven't really recorded that much. Ever since I've been going to the gym, my time on Twitter have been a bit limited. It's every now and then, like yesterday, while we were driving to go to my son's meet, I was in the car. I was not driving. So I was going through some tweets, and I like some of them. So when I come here, I put them on the list. So I have 8 tweets that regard to somewhat the World's Mental Health Day. So I'm not sure if I should put it on this channel or my charity channel, because it relates to the, Archwell. Archwell was the one who did the summit. So there's a possibility I might put these 8 tweets on my other channel. So you guys subscribe to both channels, okay? Because this relates to charity, Archwell. And these are, regular gossip, things I find interesting and I feel like I should share with you. Some have to do with the war and in the Middle East, the protests, and some other things. And here, will affair, Euginie topic kind of things. So these will be on this channel. So there's 9 of them. So I'll be starting with this one first. So let's go over the background of my channel. Feel free to skip. All right, 3,385 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. My revenue, $355.94. Last night, I quickly put this together. There were things that I saw on Twitter, videos. So when I put things on my community board, I can only share screenshots, right? So I quickly put them together to share with you. And the other thing here, when you look at this here, it says here there's a copyright on one of my videos. And one of the videos that I was recording, I share with you where certain countries were not, were banning my videos. So in that video, it's somewhere. I share that with you in within one of those videos that I have. And I said, I'm doing something, I'm re-uploading it to see if it works. Otherwise, I will cut the part that YouTube is having issues with. It was probably maybe 30 seconds of that whole hour plus video. So whatever I did work. So I removed the first one, the first version. You see, I deleted it. And the second one remains. All right, so this is what that means. Copyright claim. So when I click on it to see what's the problem, I delete it. All right, but it still remain here. All right, so let's go to my analytics. Okay, $355.95. I was gonna say 1,000. Phew, when will my revenue ever reach 1,000? All right, so my views, 5,376 views in the last 48 hours, and there's my subscribers. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. All right, so this is my first tweet. Will affair. Okay. Did I? No, maybe I did not. Because sometimes when I read the tweets first, I feel like I've already shared them, but I don't think I did. So if I did, I'm sorry. Okay. Giles said he said what he said. There's the I. I think I did. Do go on. Giles. Okay, you made up a lie about Prince William, and to this day, people still harass Rose Henbury because of it. Your wife being harassed is your karma. Okay, I didn't. Don't be silly. So he's saying like, hey, I said what I said. And this GIF is saying like, okay, so tell me more. What's going on with Will affair? Okay, of course, isn't he friend with Camilla's son? Okay, I don't know who any of these people are. He sure is. I don't know who's who, but TikTok, there's the bomb here, is coming out soon. What is funny to me is how Giles even tweeted about the story, first reported by The Sun by Dan Button, Richard Employer, had their version of event about the revival when they first moved to Norfolk in 2014. Turn it tough. Alright, so there's this, turn it tough. Meet Kate and Will's new neighbors. The party-loving Norfolks set with bigger homes than the Royals, and darling, everyone knows each other, sometimes extremely well. Did he just confirm Will's affair? Let's see this. Yep. That was October 12th. I think I shared this already. Okay, so there's that. That's a ad, yes. Okay. Let's see this. Confusion and war will be sown among your enemies. Amen. There's the looking eye. Okay. I don't know who these people are. Same person. Yeah, I think I shared this already. So I'm going to leave it as that. Could have been on my last video. Maybe I turn it over into this one. Alright. If I didn't, at least you see some of them, some of the tweets. Next one. That's regarding Eugenie. I saw this flying around yesterday. I don't know how could Euginie be some sort of a... But let me read. Okay. The palace is concerned that Princess Eugenie is telling royal secrets to the Sussexes. Okay. Doesn't they live somewhere in Portugal? Her husband's job is somewhere in Portugal. So she moves over there. And what sort of secret that she knows about the institution to tell Harry? Because she's like, what's her line and... what her position was, it what do you call it, line of succession? What is it? She's far away, and then she's a woman. She has no clue what's going on over there. And her sister, who's somewhat before her in terms of line of succession, she's the one who probably know more. Okay, so let me read what celebrity is talking about, part of it, not all. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys. Sometimes I always feel like they're playing all side, where the Daily Fell, or the articles that the newspapers that the Sussexes said they're not doing business with, and she sort of summarized it and then put the it's like it's the same people. For some reason, this is how I feel. It may not be right, but for some reason I feel this is what it is. It could be the Daily Fells another side of things, pretending they're summarizing their own article and still clicking on them here. Alright, so let's see here. This is the part where she quote from the Daily Fair. Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle could have a new royal feud on the horizon as the king and the palace worry what the couple could find out amid their ongoing close bonds to some of their relatives. My goodness, they really want to divide those family. I'm telling you, these people, my goodness. I know it's the tabloid talking, but are they talking for the royal family?
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Are they talking for the royal family? According to an insider, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have remained very close to Princess Eugenie, Princess Beatrice, which has, quote, left the royal family worried. I mean, what the hell? I don't understand. About the palace information, the Montecito-based duo could end up hearing. As per Heat magazine, the Duke and Duchess are said to have caught up with Eugenie and her husband Jack Broadbent recently, with report even claiming they jetted off to Portugal together where they had a wonderful time. I mean, wouldn't that be a nice thing to hear your families having? But instead they're turning this into some freaking war. It was also revealed that Harry and Meghan are even planning on hosting Eugenie and Jack in California over the holiday season. They've got so much in common. The kids share interests and philanthropy, and Harry enjoy offering advice to his cousin about how to further her career, while Meghan's great with parenting, lifestyle, and nutrition. They don't know crap. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys to check, but this is just nonsense, okay? This is just nonsense. They don't know. It could easily be because of that report after the Invictus, where they jetted off to Portugal and they hear the story about it, and now they create an article about it. That's all I could say. Did I read some of the comments here? Let's see here. Oh, the knives come out again. Okay, so it was very small. Oh, the knives come out again. The UK royal should worry about Andrew's knowledge of secrets and how he's gonna use them against Chucky, instead of reporting that Eugenie might pass something on to Harry. Eugenie lives in Portugal with her family. Since when have the royal made Eugenie one of the closest to the senior royals? There's the rolling eye. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she lives all the way in Portugal with her husband, minding her business. And what sort of information does Charles have with them? They probably never seen each other. Only during events. Oh my goodness. Weeks of desperation by the palace ghost. What does Eugenie know of what's happening on the island when she doesn't even live there anymore? Are Chuck and Andy sharing royal secrets? There's the laugh. Could be. Would imagine Harry already knows those secrets. Yep. What secrets? Aren't they a family? Let's see here. There's one comment. Okay, that's something they made up. They're all family. LOL. Okay, I didn't see what she was responding to. Okay, just stop it. So annoying. They're trying to drag them down because they're the only one still friend with Harry and Meghan. Is disgusting. The big feud among the Queen, Charles and Andrew, was about dropping the blood princesses from the sovereign grant. Charles excommunicated his nieces who've done nothing wrong on both moral and ethical ground. Charles made enemies of his nieces and now has to reap what he saw. Okay, I don't know anything about that. The rewrite, the tabloids are concerned about the closeness between the Sussexes and Eugenie and Jack. They've tried to get them to talk, leak about Harry and Meghan, but they didn't take the bite. Could it? Alright, let me read this one and then go into that one, and then I'll go to the next tweet. Translation. British media and royal family pissed off that Princess Eugenie remained friendly with Harry and Meghan and won't play the game. Could be. Could be that. Could be that. Let me see 3 comments under that. Okay, spot on. No proof. Okay, this is ad. Where was the other one? Oh, shoot. It went all the way back up. Translation, and I said I was gonna go to that. Rewrite. Bullseye. Don't call them tabloid. It's a gutter press. So let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the next one. Still about Eugenie. They were always going to force her to pick a side. Okay, so there's this here again. The palace concerned that Princess Eugenie is telling royal secrets to the Sussexes. That's the one I just came from. And Henry VIII retweeted it by saying they were always going to force her to pick a side. And there's me here 5 hours ago. I thought so too. Since the Super Bowl visit, thank God her hubby is minding his. What happened when they came, what, was it 2 years ago or last year? The days are going so fast. So the last time Eugenie came and they were seen together, Harry and Eugenie at the Super Bowl, that time. That's what I'm making reference to. When I saw them, I think I was saying, oh my God, one of the things I was afraid of is, information might pass on between the Sussexes household. That's what I was afraid of. but it seems like she hasn't spoke a word, and she knows how the game is played, and I think she understands Harry's perspective. Okay, she doesn't need their money, but her sister does. That's another point as well to be comment under the. And her parents, let's see here. Okay, you should check out Ido's wealth. You'll be surprised, he's quite wealthy. Ido's is that the other one who married the other sister? Let me see. Ido. Who is Ido? Okay. Princess what is it? Princess was Beatrice? Is that this? Yeah, Beatrice. I'll get to see who's her husband. Parents, okay. Spouse Eduardo. So that's this one. Yes, he is rich and he is into how do you call this? How do you call that? Renovation and into what's the term for it? Property investment, this kind of thing. All right. This is the one that I'm more afraid of for the royal family, because this guy left someone he was already starting a family with, and then all of a sudden just left. I did a video about him already. Okay, go on PYTE. He is more concerned than anybody else, because I said what I said already. That's the only one I'm more worried about. Okay, so let's see here. Ido and the other one with Beatrice. Is it Beatrice? Eugenie. Completely different. I have more respect for Eugenie's husband than the other one, Eduardo, whatever his name is. Yes, he is quite wealthy, but I think he married because of the royal thing. That's my humble opinion. Okay, yeah, keep falling for what these people say or what reported instead of how they actually move. Okay, Beatrice is married to a multimillionaire. She definitely doesn't need money from the royal family. Okay, sure, just like the Middletons were supposed to be millionaire as well. That is true. Okay, Forbes wasn't interested in Middletons, but he was interested in Eduardo. Forbes been claiming Donald Trump was a billionaire for years, and we all know that's a lie. You self-report to them. All right, so there's this. That's an ad. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so this one I literally just saw it and I just added it. Okay, Sussex Squaad. Every time I see the squad vote this and he's there, all I'm hearing is this:
Sussex Squaad.
Okay, it was time for them to go. Calvin Wab. Oh, I didn't read what was it. Another one bite the dust. Who's next? Okay, so this is that was the tweet. Okay, it was time for them to go. Calvin Robinson was collateral damage because he stood up for them, but absolutely no one stood up for him. Oh well, there's that. There's the shade. I can't hear the words in my head. LOL, just by seeing the words.
Sussex Squaad.
Okay, I hope this is true, but I don't see an announcement. All right, so I was looking to see what was they talking about. Okay, I'm looking for an announcement too. Been searching and scrolling like a crazy person. I know, quietly. All right, it's on PYTE. Let's listen to this. Okay, USA to bring democracy to an already democratic Guyana. The U.S. military maintained its sight on the vast resources of Latin America and the Caribbean, including the oil reserve discovered off the shores of Guyana. This hemisphere has the potential to feed and fuel the world. This is when I said once the Caribbean of the Commonwealth of the UK, one of the things they need to be careful of is those hungry business people, okay, who start seeing the potential, the resources that are in those Caribbean countries. So I just hope they put their heads together and do what's right to preserve their land, because these people keep on hungry for oil and all of that when there's natural energy that they could go for. But let me share with you what I saw here. Okay, I read this already, right? So let's listen. It's 1 minute and 42 seconds. Some screenshot will be part of it.
Rich in resources, and so what I worry about is the extraction of research from these reserves of heavy crude oil, light, sweet crude that was discovered off the shores of Guyana. The largest growing economy. 25% GDP is anticipated for Guyana over the next 5 years. You have 60% of the world's lithium in the lithium triangle, Argentina, Bolivia, Chile. And copper, gold. We have the Amazon. So
there's a video I did on PYTE. I paused this. This is somewhat off. And on PYTE video, and I said, you see the group of people that's coming from South America, okay? The immigrants that's coming from South America, they're already doing the displacement already. They're already taking over those lands. But the people that are coming out now, let's say they're traveling, coming for vacation or whatever, these type of people who's purposely leaving their land for traveling to have a good time someplace else. These are the group that I'm talking about. Okay, not the one who's searching for a better life or anything like that. All right, the ones that's searching for a better life, these are the native. But the ones that's traveling out of the South America for, let's say, for vacation to have a good time, you see the skin color that's coming out? It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. I had a map of around the world how certain skin tones supposed to be based on their natural geographic surrounding. Okay, so they've already taken lands. They're displacing the native of each of those lands. What happened to Haiti? It was purposely done because when you look at this is another branch of thing. When you look at Haiti, the core, when they fought their captors, all right, the French, all right, and then help the others to free themselves. Haiti have a strong history. If you look deeper into it, Haiti have a strong history. So what happened to the president of Haiti? It's because Haiti was starting to get its head above the parapet, okay? Starting to stand up on its feet. So whatever plan those people had around the globe, they want to make sure Haiti is back on the ground again. Okay? Put Haiti back on its knees to not be on its feet. Because if Haiti is back on its feet, they know the potential of Haiti. This is the way that I see it. So these people are going after those other countries. This is why I said when those Caribbean countries like Jamaica and some other Caribbean countries that's part of the Commonwealth of the UK, they need to look at Haiti as example. And the other day I needed to put that on a shorts for you guys. There's another branch of things. Barbados Prime Minister. Okay, do you call them Prime Minister now or President? Okay, when she was talking at the UN, she put a shout out to Haiti. This is why I respect her so much. If I find it, I'll put it, but there's so many things I need to put together for you guys in terms of information. So she gave a shout out to Haiti, the things that's happening to Haiti right now, the kidnapping, raping, and all of this that's going on, the disturbance thing that's going on in Haiti. So she gave a shout out to Haiti.
My own region, in Africa, in Latin America, in the Pacific, there are too many examples where we fall short. And I speak specifically now first and foremost about Haiti. The world owes Haiti a resolution. It is not a matter of options. The world owes Haiti a resolution. A year ago, we knew that the gas riots had led to serious instability. And 12 months later, we cannot get out of this building and into the support that the people of Haiti need.
Where Haiti needs their help. Okay, so all of this, the Caribbean needs to put their heads together, because when you look at outside of the Caribbean, all those Western countries or whatever, they don't care about you. They want your resources. Okay, so much. Let's continue with this.
resources are so rich. And when you look at the strategic competition globally, but then also in this hemisphere, you want to make sure that things aren't, adversaries and strategic competitors aren't trying to go there for nefarious reasons to extract. This hemisphere has the potential to feed and fuel the world.
What happened here, I don't know if I shared it. China have already spread their wings around the globe already, in many parts of Africa, many parts of South America, in terms of their ports. They done some stuff regarding some other countries' ports. So I don't know. There's a possibility. I think China might be already over there. So these people are creating chaos on other people's land. So be ready. The Caribbean is next, okay? Haiti is already going through its own thing for centuries. Now the other ones, be ready, okay? You guys never look back at Haiti, who helped you get your independence. So be ready, be ready.
I say that again, to feed and fuel the world. But when you talk about the agriculture and the fisheries, by 2028, Latin America will have 25% of the agriculture and fisheries in the globe. You know, who knew? So we should be talking about the potential of this hemisphere. And then
Nah, we should be talking about keep your ass at home. Leave them alone. Let them live the way they take care of the land. In one video I've said, you know, every part of the world in terms of religion and agriculture, how people take care of the land, these people, the native of those lands, they knew how to take care of the land. But when these Europeans came in, they disturb and destroy everything. I don't know. We will never be able to go back to how it used to be, because not only do they prevent keeping history or keep the history of those things alive, they erasing those history. So we will never be able to go back. So we all in peril right now. And I don't know, we need to pray for let the blind see. And people need to stand up and fight these hungry, I don't know, money hungry people.
economics. So I've been working very, very hard on the economic side of the house. U.S. companies, what are their barriers to outcompete? We need to raise the profile and the branding of Team USA for our country.
Yes, all this sounds good, but keep them in your country. Don't go do it in somebody else's land.
Companies. So bringing all of these things together, how can we do that better for Team USA as part of team democracy in this hemisphere?
Be ready. Be ready. Let me read some of the comments here. Let me remove this. Okay, translation. How can the U.S. exploit and extract these resources for its own benefit without paying a fair market price to the native? That's it. That's what I see here. Looks like they need some freedom. There's that. They're getting ready to start shit. Yep. Even so, China has beaten the U.S. to it. Yeah, that's why I was saying China have either in terms of loan to those countries, in return they have the ports for a certain amount of time. Right, I'll go into that in a few. Not bring democracy again. Poor Guyana. Their lives are about to be turned upside down. Yep. Let me see here. Yep, they're all over the Caribbean. That's the thing here. When I was doing the video, the firm, one of the things that I remember looking at is where UK Commonwealth countries were located at. What I saw was that they pretty much around the globe. Okay, which is what was somewhat keeping the UK somewhat safe when there's something in terms of attack. All right, no matter what part of the world, whatever it may be, they need to attack. They have their Commonwealth countries as their base, so they could get to it really quickly, to whichever their enemies are. But now, what's happening here? They're trying to dismantle that, the Commonwealth, which one already out, and many more are thinking about it. So once they dismantle it, those power-hungry people or business people, whoever have interest in those countries, those Commonwealth, they're gonna go in and take their resources. Okay, so there. I've said this way before, like 2 years ago. Go back to that video on PYTE. What? I don't know. Did I put the date? Did I say the date at the beginning? I don't know. Alright, so or you could look at when I first posted it, when it first published. Okay, it's like 2 years ago. Today is October 15, 2023. Alright, so I've said this a very long time. I saw it coming, and there it is. This is the backup of what I've said. Alright, so now let's go back to the original recording so I could finish off this video. I think it has to do with Harry and Meghan. Where was it? I think it was this one. I pause here. Alright, so that's it for now. Okay, so this one is last minute kind of thing. I saw it, I don't know, it looks cute. And that, for some reason, why do I feel the back of Harry feels kind of, I don't know. Only Meghan's one seems more, okay, I don't know. Finding a love to walk this path called life with is a blessing. I love their love. Alright, so that's that. Was this picture of Harry and Meghan taking on Portugal? I think it's in St. Vincent. Okay, is this new? Yes. Alright, so that's it. I just wanted to share that with you. Alright, so let's do a prayer. So that's the thing with the prayer for peace. Let's just do that. This one came very quick. Prayer for peace. Okay, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that is it.